Hello everyone, and welcome to my emergency food stockpile video. I did one the other day and everybody seemed to like it, and I still had plenty more to show. I've got enough for at least another show, I'm sure, maybe more. I kind of like this because I'm going through everything, as I get it to show and making sure everything's all right and everything like that. If when things get close, we either go ahead and use them or give them away, one or the other. So anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and show you this stuff. I've got a couple non-food items I'll just go ahead and show you because you should have some non-food items in your stockpile for emergencies. Like I got a couple of these Dawn detergents. We got a great deal. Most of this stuff, when it's on sale or something like that, some of the canned stuff is cheap anyway at Aldi, but most of it's when I get good deals on something, I buy multiple amounts, and then we use maybe half of them or whatever, and I put part of them in there with the other stuff. But anyway, I got these for $5.49 for two of them, of course, at Ollie's. That's a very good deal if y'all have priced Dawn lately, especially that one. And I don't know if your Dollar Tree has had these lately, but I've had these disinfectant sprays. It kills germs. Dollar Tree is a good way to get your start because, everything's just $1. We usually will grab, like I grabbed a couple of these, or one at a time, or, it doesn't really cost that much to do maybe 4 items or something like that to add to it whenever we're at Dollar Tree, on top of what we just normally would get. Rice and rice mixes are a good one to have in your storage, in your stockpile. And everybody needs to just be ready these days. If anything has made me more aware of it, it's COVID, because I way back, I was basically a prepper, had tons of MREs and dehydrated food, and just I was kind of not over the top or anything, but it was it had a lot of stuff anyway. So but I toned that down, and I hadn't really done anything until about the last year is when I started doing, starting to stock up as things seemed to be getting worse. But then the COVID thing happened, and I was like, well, we're good, as far as groceries, if something happens, No, I didn't have a lot when we went into this on the toilet paper and stuff. We had enough, but I didn't have a good stockpile of any of that. So when you're at Dollar Tree, grab one, a toilet paper or whatever, or paper towel, or facial tissue, or napkins, and put it with your little, pile. So this is really good, this yellow rice. I've got more of them, different ones. Got some white hominy. Got that one at a grocery outlet because it has a sticker on it. And they had diced tomatoes. They're cheaper at Aldi, but they're out of them a lot. So I just grabbed a couple of this brand down there. And some chickpeas. Just try to get a variety so you don't get bored with the same few things, like just beans, peas, corn, or something. I don't eat corn, but just several things would be boring. So I try to get a little, like one each of some other things, and some fruit also. Diced apples. Beans are a good one, dried and canned. I showed you the dried ones yesterday. I need to actually probably get some more variety on the dried beans. But this one's black beans. That's from Aldi. Keep you some, like I showed you, the powdered milk. But then you also could use maybe condensed, like this. I got this one. I got these on sale for, they were $1.29. And down at Grocery Outlet, they marked them down to 50 cents each. So I got some of them. That's the condensed. And then you want to keep some evaporated milk too. This one came from Aldi. Not very expensive there. Here's a can of Hormel tamales, chicken and chili sauce. We've got some little microwave ones that I got. They were marked down to 50 cents each at Grocery Outlet. And this one's beans and ham. This one's beef stew. And another bean and ham. 50 cents isn't bad for those, you know. Easily microwavable. Here's some, I don't know if they had these. Yeah, they had these on 2 for $1. Diced tomatoes with lime juice. Here's some shelled black-eyed peas. Like I said, trying to get a variety in there so you wouldn't be just eating, like I said, green beans or corn or peas or something like that. Here's some tomato sauce, and it's really good, and it's low sodium, which is good for anybody. Low sodium, and they had it marked down to 25 cents. We use a lot of tomato sauce, especially in the Italian dishes I make. So I got 12 of those, 25 cents. I mean, they were 59 cents. You want to keep a few canned pastas. They're really cheap at Aldi. They're 59 cents, regular price all the time. So here's a spaghetti and meatballs, and a macaroni and beef. That's the only two. I think that's the only two they got. Or I don't know if they have some, or they were just out. They might be out of something, like if they have a lasagna one, or not lasagna, like a ravioli one I think they got, but I didn't see any. When I got those, I didn't see any anyway. I could probably get some anytime. Here's the Aldi brand of Sloppy Joe sauce. Something to make quick and easy. Here's French style green beans. That's their brand too. And here's pork and beans. They're cheap at Aldi too. This is their brand, Aldi. They're only like 38 cents for pork and beans. All their vegetables are fairly cheap, but they're out of them a lot of times. They're out, especially they have problems, I don't know why, but with all their tomato products. You're lucky if they have anything. Here's some, and we tried these. We had used some of these the other day for cobbler, and that reminds me, I want her to make some cobbler. We're having chili. It's in the crock pot right now, and the smell's killing me. Chili and cornbread tonight, and boy, it'd be nice to have some cobbler with ice cream for dessert. But anyway, we made it the other day, or it's about a week ago, I guess, with these Lux fried peaches. That was, they were so good. They got such a good flavor to them. Here's a regular cut green bean. Now here's this stuff. This is what I used today. I had a mix that was 4 crock pots for chili, but I never used it before. And I know this is the best that I've tried in a long time to be so easy to use. And I went ahead and used this. And this was at Aldi. That's the only other brand besides their own in the tomatoes. So that tells me, what do you think? They're probably getting their tomatoes products from Red Gold, because this is the only other thing, like I said, in there. And it's chili starter, and it has seasoned, crushed, and diced tomatoes. I don't know if there's, just add meat and beans, basically. I did put a little bit of Mrs. Dash in it, and a little bit of garlic powder, and some brown sugar, a little bit of brown sugar. Besides that, that's all I had to. And I put a can of that tomato sauce. Yeah, and diced tomatoes. Well, this has tomatoes in it, but it wasn't enough, so I put another can of diced tomatoes, the one that has basil and oregano, I think, in it. They're really good. Okay, I've already I showed some chicken broth, I think, yesterday. Well, here's some beef broth. And let's see if we got any more canned items. I got a thing of, I like this brand too, of Glory Foods seasoned Southern style green beans. Got them on sale, or marked down. No, not marked down, but they were only $1.29. Here's a bigger can of that same brand of diced tomatoes, to where I could use this for if I needed 2 cans instead of 1. I wouldn't have to open 2. I just use this. But this is only $1, and it's that same brand as the other. What's that called? Centrella. Since when? 1917. I've never heard of them, but y'all might have if they've been around that long. Okay, and I got a jar of, this is really good. This is Aldi brand. Now I tried last night. We had the one that's more expensive. That's Priano there, and it's like $1.79 or something. This is only 85 cents. This one is really almost as good as the other, but I did enjoy that last night very much. The Priano one, not the Fit and Active one. We've got some of that too, but the Priano one. They got the Priano one, then they got the Fit and Active, or whatever they call it, something like that, and then they just got the regular. But if you're on a budget, this is the way to go for sure, because this is really good stuff. I'm not kidding. I like it, a whole lot. Okay, you can have dry stuff like this. Hungry Jack potatoes. I had some other soups, but I think I gave them away. Probably because they'd gone out of date or whatever. Or, we're close, or right there anyway. But here's one of them. And it's creamy potato soup mix. And that'll last a good long time. I don't know exactly how long. I can't remember how long. But anything like that, it's like a dehydrated product. Lasts a long time. And these two, noodle soup. And then, like I said, rice products. Here's chicken flavored rice. Here's couscous. Here's rice-a-roni, stir-fried rice. And here is Reggiano pasta entree shells and white cheddar. There. And then coffee. Well, here's a couple more. I got coffee over here. Here's a roasted mashed potato, roasted garlic. There's another rice one. That's that same brand, but it's Mexican rice. And okay, the coffee. I'm going to start replacing the canister coffee because it won't last as long. I mean, it won't stay as fresh as long as a brick. And I found these. I've tried these too, and they're really good. I found this at Dollar Tree, which would be perfect. Cafe El Moro. It's espresso. It says espresso, but it has a decent taste to it. It is awful fine, but it doesn't taste bad to me. I mean, it'd be good for what I intended it for. And you just $1 a piece. 2 of them would make more than a regular brick of some other coffee, because there's 6 ounces. I think most are about 11 or 11.5. So 2 of these would be 12 ounces for $2. So pretty economical, and it would be easy to store and things. Just make sure it's good and vacuum packed. And I had some of this, like this Maxwell House breakfast blend. I had it, and it's in there. And then this one I got down at Grocery Outlet, and it's a monster. It was $6.99, and it's 48 ounces. It's 3 pounds. And it's, I know we've tried the lattes in the bottle from this company. It says V, I don't know what that, it says V on it. Oh, Victor Allen's coffee. And this is the medium roast right here. And look at that. $6.99 is not bad for that. It makes 2 of these, look. So yeah, but what we're going to do is use these, and use them when I start getting more of these to replace them. And I think I'm just going to try to do these or brick coffee when I find a good deal somewhere on some brick coffee. I'll get that too to have a little better, but this is really not bad. I mean, it's doable. Okay, and then waters. I would rather keep these types of waters than the bottled water because I think they would break down a little faster being so small, and you know there's so many of them in there. I don't know, I just would prefer as far as storage to have these here. I guess they're a gallon. Yeah, a gallon, and they're cheap. These are 89 cents at Kroger. This is a Kroger one. 89 cents, so that's economical too, and you know, there's plenty, a whole gallon in there, so I just think that's easier for me. It doesn't take up as much room, you know, than a case does. Although I'd have to set them down. I couldn't stack them, I don't guess, but I don't know. It's a trade-off. Although I think those come out cheaper. So I've been using those. I mean, I guess the regular individual bottles of 24 or whatever in a case would work, but I just thought I think these would do better myself. So just whatever you prefer on that, but you need some water for sure, because that was hard to come by too. Not too long ago, I mean, you could not find any water like that in this town. I mean, in the little bottles, you couldn't find them. If you did, they'd be gone as fast as, you could walk up to them, they'd probably be gone. People just went crazy over everything. It wasn't just toilet paper and all that. It was anything and everything, basically. All the stores were wiped out, as you've seen pictures. But I just want to, I'm not going to get caught by surprise if this happens again, or things get worse, heaven forbid. But anyway, I'll have another one, possibly two. I don't know exactly how much is left until I look through it, but we're there. We're pretty well there. I mean, I'm going to keep getting deals, and when I get them, I'll show you, what I got to go in this. Probably separate it from the regular haul. I'll separate it like for the end or something, or show you at the first, so I don't have to make two videos of different, for different reasons, the hauls. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this. Here we go. Tonight, later on, let's see, it's not time yet. It'll be a while yet, but a couple hours probably. We'll have Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. We got a great lineup. If you catch the preview show I did yesterday, if you'd like to know what's in it, and come check it out later on, everybody. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And share, please share. All right, everybody. I'll see you later on. God bless.